Long live the Constitution! Welcome back to Message from Moses. I'm Troy Newham, the author of 2084, The Search for Love, Hope, and Faith. And this week's Message from Moses is going to be about Paul Ryan and whether or not I approve of him as Vice President. Okay, so let's talk about it. It's not really my first choice. I, of course, liked Marco Rubio. I think he can do one thing that Barack Obama cannot do, and that is speak about America with sincere and loving tones. And that's something I have never heard Obama do. I mean, when Marco Rubio speaks, I buy that, yeah, he loves America. He gets the American dream. He understands why the rest of the world comes here to seek freedom. I do not get that from Obama at all. No, what I get from Obama is basically that we have flipped over the world and it's all our fault. We've killed the world. We've caused all the problems. America is just bad. And if you go back to, his college days, his biggest thing was the prevention of nuclear weapons, which is, a nice little pipe dream if you buy into the concept that one day all nations will put aside their arms and join together in one massive government, and we won't have any violence or wars or greed or any of the human conditions that have lasted for eons and eons since, Cain and Abel. Yeah, it's a rosy little world, isn't it? But no, he chose Paul Ryan. Like I said, not my first choice, but you know what? It makes a lot of sense. Because Romney is going to make this all about the numbers. One, he's a numbers guy. He's about business. That's his selling point. That's what he wants to get into a debate about. He doesn't want to get into an ideological debate because then they're going to say, well, didn't you believe this? Weren't you for this at one time? Weren't you for this? He's always been about making a profit. He's always been about balanced budgets. I mean, that's one thing that he had, no matter where he went, is that he believed in this sort of stuff. So, he's got a good track record. Paul Ryan, say what you will about him, he is, a pit bull when it comes to trying to balance the budget. And something has to be done. Obama said it best, this is an election not between two people, it's an election about ideas. And of course, the funny thing is he ends that ad by saying, we can go forward, or we can go back to the failed policies of the past. What, like the failed policies for the past 4 years? Because what's Obama's plan? I believe we need another round. Stimulus spending. More government spending. Stimulate the economy. Hasn't worked the first 2 times, so the third time's the charm. And I believe in quantitative easing. Monetizing our debt. We'll trick other countries into buying our debt. Then we'll devalue it. Because there are no historical precedents going back to before Christ that said that devaluing your currency will lead to any kind of problems. No, it's a sound fiscal policy. Keynesian. No. I don't know about the rest of you, though. I'm really, really looking forward to Joe Biden debating Paul Ryan. That's going to be hilarious. That's just going to be like me going up against Mike Tyson. He's just going to pound him into the ground. It's going to be hilarious. But, so we go back and we say, what can we do to fix Social Security? What can we do to fix Medicare? And we can either be adults, and we can say, something has to change. And yeah, it's going to suck for some of us. Shouldn't suck for the ones that are dependent on it. But people my age, we should be told flat out, you are not getting it. Make other plans. Because we got time to make other plans. On the other side of the equation, we have that it'll go on forever. He's not going to raid Social Security and Medicare. Well, you've already raided Medicare through Obamacare, have you not? Of course, they deny that. And their theory, of course, is that Obamacare will eventually, over time, lower medical costs. Which it won't, because there's no way that you can open the door to offer a service to more people and have it lower cost. It's supply and demand. It's economics 101, you idiots. And then you're going to just wind up having to ration care at some point, and they can say, oh, we're not going to do that, but you're going to do it. You have to do it because there's no other way to make the system work. So, Paul Ryan. squeaky clean, pretty much, for the most part. You know, that we know of. He could be a cross-dressing hooker. I mean, we don't know everything about the guy. I don't think he is. I hope not. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Cross-dressing hooker. You know, it'd be like if J. Edgar Hoover was running for vice president. 4 balanced budgets. And, you know, a fighter. Someone who's willing to take on the big issues. Talk to us like we're rational adults. And I think that the Obama campaign's really going to have a problem with that. Because I think that the majority of Americans want to be treated as though we are rational adults. We want the issue explained to us, and we want to make an informed decision. Now, like I said, the other option is to believe the fairy tale and just, you know, go along with the status quo and hope for the best. But it's not going to be there. So, Paul Ryan, I approve of you. I give you my seal of approval, which I know you've desperately been wanting. Alright. Now again, my book is 2084. It's about the rise of the left in America and how it basically destroys us. They concentrate our populations into cities. They make us live in tiny little cubicles. They feed us the same mash every single day because that's what it has to be. You are, you know, mandated to go to a doctor. If you get sick, good luck with that. They pretty much kill you. You know, if they do the cost-benefit analysis and decide that you're not worth keeping around. I also recommend my book, War Journal. It's a story about revenge and self-loathing, also on Amazon. Both of these are in Kindle format as well, and available for free through the Lending Library. If you want to buy them, they're only 99 cents. I believe the Saturday before Labor Day, both of them will be able to be downloaded for free. Special promotion day. So, you know, you can pick them up for free, and if you like it, please recommend it to your friends. That's all I ask. I also maintain a blog at swampfoxpress.com. It's a libertarian blog, and I talk about the events of the day and basically whatever's on my mind. I think you'll enjoy it, so check it out. Anyway, long live the Constitution. Signing off.